Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Pup. We are here for week 1 of the BBR-D League, playing against Bope. Check them out along with all the other coaches in the description. Our team is here on screen, and I'll go over it in a second. But Bope has a very scary team with Terrachiyu, Greninja, and Iron Hands notably. I also think we'll see Skarmory, Azu, and Glamora. Maybe Rotom if they really want it in this matchup, but they also have Swampert and Whimsicott on deck if they need it. Our designated lead is OGERPON to set spikes. We have Orthworm to wall Glamora and spin block it while baiting in the Chiyu. Regidrago has an Assault Vest and Max Spadef, so it can eat any hit from probably Terrafire, as well as Specs Hydro Pumps from Greninja. Great Tusk can bait in Rotom or Skarmory, hit hard with Knock or Temper Flare respectively, while getting rid of any hazards. Terra Dragon Iron Moth can switch into some variants of Chiyu and Rotom, while having the potential to snowball if we get some Fiery Dance boosts. And finally, we have Final Gambit Scarf Basculin that can trade 1-for-1 with any of their Pokemon. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know who you think is going to be our MVP this season. Let's get into it. So they did end up bringing the Pert, and Rotom is here, which kind of cooked me in mocks. Wims I never expected to come to this game, but I think I should be fine against that Pokemon. They have Terra Fairy on the Fish, that's their Terra Captain, or Terra Dragon on my Moth. So I feel no Skarmory, so weird. Wow, Temper Flare Heat is there for nothing basically. I still like leading with my OGERPON here. I think it should be totally fine. We want to spike stack them if possible. You can easily spin away if they want to try to spike stack me. But we do have the Iron Moth here, Terra Dragon. It should be able to take on Rotom. I kind of got cooked by it, like I said, in mocks. But thanks to A12 and Hunky for helping me out in mocks a little bit. Lost both, but you know, we ball. But yeah, I'm super duper worried about the Chiyu now that they're Terra Fairy. It makes it way tougher, especially if they're like Terra Blast. Because my resist is the Assault Vest, Max Spadef, Regidrago. Yeah, good luck to our opponents. As you can see, face cam, first time. Hello. Got my calcs down here. I'm all ready. Man, I really didn't expect Pert or Wims to come. I just thought Whimsicott didn't make that much sense. But yeah, they left I think they left Azu and Skarmory on the bench. So they do just lead with this guy. Now, this thing could just click Taunt on me turn 1. Also, if they're like Specs, they do a ton of damage. We can do a ton to them with Ivy Cudgel though. And a crit would just straight up knock them out. They should always be outrunning me. This could potentially stop Spike spam, but they don't really have a great switch into Ivy Cudgel here anyway, so I think I'm just going to click it. I think we're just going to ball off the bat. I feel like Taunt is so free for them. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I thought that made so much sense to try to stop me from Spike spamming, because Spikes are so good here. And they take a ton of damage. What are they at? Just above 15. So Horn Leech definitely knocks them out here, and they don't have a Pokemon that switches into Horn Leech. So we're just going to go for that. Just get a probable kill. I think they probably want to sack this Pokemon. Maybe not, since I have the Drago in the back, but they do have Terra Fairy on the Chiyu, so they don't have to worry that much about not having a Fairy type. Yeah, Taunt is good prep. Not something that I saw in mocks at all, but something that I definitely thought about. I mean, this Mon was always going to be my lead anyways, no matter what, so yeah, they're just going to withdraw. Let's see what it's going to be. Maybe Hands? Uncle Wagon. Yeah, it is going to be the Hands. Okay. And we do over a quarter. We'll see the exact calc. We did about 30%. That just looks like no HP. And max physical attack can just knock me out, basically, with Drain Punch. And what is the play on this thing? I mean, I obviously have this Pokemon that can come out. This Great Tusk. To like an Ice Punch, I would, you know, actually, I feel fine taking an Ice Punch. I think we can just click Knock Off. So I'm going to go out to it. They might pull a double, which would be okay if they want to do that. I mean, obviously very annoying, but it's okay if they want to. I'll shake off the taunt, can get my spikes up later. I doubt that they are boot spam because of that. I'm really wishing I brought the T-Spike. Oh no, they left the Glamora as well, which is a Pokemon I was worried about. We're going to bring in our Chef Ramsey here. They're just going to Drain Punch. That does a ton of damage, about 120. Yeah, just max attack Adamant, for sure. And we just have the freest knock here. I really don't want Rotom to come in because it destroys me. So we're just clicking knock on a super obvious EQ. They could go something like the Pert as well, try to get the rocks. I guess, I mean, in the face of the Spinner, maybe, because they are the water type, so we'll see. EQ, it should knock them out from here. It's actually like a roll, so, I mean, they seem like they're no Fizz Def anyways. After a knockoff, it'll easily take them out. Yeah, they do withdraw. Please show me Rotom here. I will be so happy if they go Rotom. Lamaunade. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Rotom, this thing just... Okay, it lives. It was Scarfed. So Scarf Tom. Shadow Ball does a ton to me here, which is annoying. How did they actually live that on one? That's really odd. If they're max HP, it's a 75% chance to OHKO them. So a little unfortunate. For sure, for sure. What do I want to do here? I could go... I kind of want to go into Regidrago, because it gives me... I don't know. It's not the best, because they can bring in the Whims, because they kept that thing alive. I do want to keep this Pokemon mostly healthy, though, if possible. And they're literally on one. And, like, I could burn my booster right now. Is that the best option? It's not a bad one. We're going to go into it. I'm max Spadef on this Pokemon. Like, not much HP, but we're max Spadef. And their Scarf, I doubt that they're... I doubt that they're, like, T-Wave of any sort of way. So we're going to get our booster up. +1 speed. And they're Wisp. Great. That's awesome. That is awesome. And I can Energy Ball here to potentially break like a Rindo. But I think Fiery Dance is just fine. I think Fiery Dance is perfectly fine. Yeah, we're just going to knock out Rotom. So that's great. Make that aggressive play. Make a couple of aggressive plays there. And we get the Spatak raise. That's great. We're not very Spatak invested, but, you know, it's okay. If Pert wants to come in, if they're Rindo, at this point they might just die anyways, if they're Fizz Def. If they're Spadef, they're probably fine. And what? They're going to go into Buff Cat. Okay. The Whims, this thing could be like Stun Spore, something like that. I mean, I obviously just don't Terra. I go for a Fiery Dance, I think, is fair. As they're going to Stun Spore, unfortunately they missed. That is awesome for me, especially if we get the attack raise here. Because this Pokemon's going to die. That's 2 kills for Moth. Okay, no Spatak raise is fair, but unfortunate for them. I'm sorry, Bope. Sorry that you missed that. 75% accurate move. I mean... It is what it is. I also didn't care that much to get my speed dropped. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, and I'm miscalculating against Rindo, by the way. Just so you guys know. Rindo Berry definitely does survive, but the way that they didn't go straight out to it makes me think that they might not be Rindo. But I don't know. Yeah, we're looking great here. This is way better than any of the mocks win. I mean, yeah. I don't normally mock. This is the first time I've mocked since, like, the season that I won the GWA. But, I mean, maybe there's some sort of correlation where I should be mocking. And, you know, yeah, I really should be mocking because it really helps me win. But who knows? They're going to go out to the Iron Hands. +1 D-Gleam does a ton to them. If they want to Drain Punch me, I mean, they can't knock me out. They cannot. So I think I might just go for Terra Dragon here. If they Ice Punch me on the Terra Dragon, they can knock me out, actually. Then I don't think I Terra Dragon. I think I just go for a D-Gleam. Get a ton of damage off on this thing. They could obviously be EQ, but it's kind of the play. Okay, I should have Terra Fairied, or Terra Dragoned. I would have easily lived that. Yeah, Terra Dragon easily lives. But now they're very, very chipped. What's the play here? Is it OGERPON? Is it Great Tusk, potentially? They don't have an EQ switch in, actually. I think we go Great Tusk. Yeah, they don't. They just don't. And I think it would be a range, just about a range, with whatchamacallit, my other Pokemon. Okay, if I Rapid Spun here, just to be a little cheeky, I am EV'd to outrun Greninja after a spin. Just something to think about. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna spin, just in case. They probably go Swampert, though. I'm assuming that's what's coming out here. Yeah, it is the Pert. We get a little bit of spin off. Rocky Helmet, maybe? No helmet. Okay. And they can flip here if they want. Actually, don't even do that much. I can knock off whatever they are. That should have just been an EQ, I guess. Another fun play is going hard into the Basculin, which would be funny, but it's probably not a good play. They know they can't EQ, though. If they want to, like, flip turn into my Basculin, they're not going to do very much, and then I get a free Final Gambit off. Do I want to save this Final Gambit, though? I think I might, because it just one-shots Chiyu or the Gren. So what would be the switch? Obviously the Worm can come out here, get a free Rock Up. But if they click Flip Turn, then that's bad. I'm going to go out to the Fish. They can't click EQ. And this Final Gambit would be really nice. I can also just click Flip Turn. They do EQ? What? How can you justify going for EQ in the face of Orthworm? I mean, I'm just going to flip here. I'm not going to waste my Gambit now. I'm going to use this Pokemon a little bit more offensively then, rather than just sacking it off. I feel like that was a crazy play for them to make. Yeah. Maybe I should have Gambited, though. Because I feel like they could Flip Turn here. And if I go Orthworm and they flip and they go Chiyu, I mean, it's not the best spot. But man, I'm really wishing that I Terra Dragoned. I just thought that they might predict it and go for Ice Punch, which would have knocked me out. But yeah, we're going to go Orthworm here. If they want to EQ, totally fine. If they Flip Turn, then we're going to go to Regidrago, as they are going to Flip Turn. Okay. That's okay. I do still think I'm okay in this game, but giving up that Basculin, I mean, I was in such a demanding position. Oh, man. Making a lot of misplays now. Giving up Moth, giving up Basculin, and now giving up a free hit for Chiyu. It's so bad. Especially, like, they can click Dark Pulse and potentially, like, flinch me down. Yeah, they're gonna go to Chiyu. We're gonna get a little bit of lefties recovery back. That's fine by me. And yeah, we're just gonna go out to my Regidrago. And I think we just click Explosion, low-key. But my offensive pressure is gone. Yeah, this is... I really threw there. Maybe I shouldn't have even risked my Moth, gone hard out to this thing, but they could have clicked Drain Punch as well. And Drain Punch would have been a great play if I Terra Dragon. I'm just like calling my bluff there. Oh well. And Dragon D's nuts, man. Yeah, they're gonna Dark Pulse. That did about 150. They're not choice specs, or they're... Yeah, they're not specs. They're like Modest Scarf, potentially. Now, obviously, they are Terra Fairy. So if they go Terra Fairy, and they're Terra Blast, they do about 50, so they're 2 at KOing me at that point. I kind of want to click EP here, because obviously they Terra Fairy, but I put them in range of Explosion, at least. Yeah, they're just going to stay in Terra Fairy. If they're Dark Pulse, this is fine, I just don't want to get flinched down. And if they're not, then this is okay because we're giving them a good amount of chip here. Yeah, okay. They're just going to Terra Blast. Should do about 300 to me. Yeah, it does. We're just going to get that Earth Power off. We don't switch into this now. And it's basically, I mean, it's faster than most things on my team, but I think that it's in range to die to my my Cornerstone, which is looking insane here. Yeah, how much does Cornerstone do? Cornerstone, even into Terra Fairy, that's enough chip. Okay, I'm gonna go for Explosion here, in case they want to predict. Flame Charge. Wow, okay. Yep. We're gonna explode. This thing's gone. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Wow. Okay, Explosion. That worked perfectly. That's what we love to see. And, I mean, I'm feeling pretty solid now. Their Terra Captain's gone, mine is gone, obviously. They have Pert, they have Gren, and they have the hands. I don't want to get like Dark Pulse flinched by Gren, because that's how I lost in Mox to Hunky. I'm thinking I go Basculin and I Final Gambit into literally whatever shows up, especially if it's Gren, because then they shouldn't get their Battle Bond. If they don't knock me out, then I can go Maui. But maybe it's just better to go into this thing. I think I am just going to go hard out to it. If they go Pert, I think I'm going to switch. If they go Pert, I'm going to switch out to Orthworm just in case they are Rindo. So they go out to Clyze. It's a Gren. Okay. Okay, we have the Sturdy, so we do not die to anything, no matter if they're specs or whatever. Hornleech easily knocks them out. If they're Protean, then I Ivy Cudgel, which knocks them out. And okay, Ivy Cudgel is a better play because if they're Protean, I get, well, if they're like U-turn, then I just Hornleech whatever comes out. I'm just Ivy Cudgel. Because they're gonna Ice Beam. Yeah, so we're gonna knock them out. They bring me down to Sash. That is specs. No! No! Oh, they're Life Orb. Okay. Yes! Yes! Huge thaw. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness. I did not want to lose to Gren freezing me. Yeah, I think I would have just lost. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it would have just been Jover. This Pokemon comes out. I'm pretty sure this mon just dies to Horn Leech. Can we kill Spurt? I think we can. Yeah, we just Horn Leech. Yes. Okay. We are safe. We're gonna take this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, that freeze. Man, if I lost to getting frozen right there, because, man, yeah, I just don't have anything that can like take a hit from Gren at that point. This thing is chipped. I don't care if you're Rindo, you will live, and then I just go in with like Basculin, because I would love Basculin to get a kill. You are Rindo. Rindo, you barely survive. Are you gonna knock me out? If you're EQ, it's a roll. EQ, yeah, this is a roll. Yeah, we get the roll. Nice. All right, GG's. We pick up a nice, clean victory over Bope. Great way to start the season, but oh my goodness. Man, I could have played a lot better in this game for sure, but also like, freeze, man. I'm hoping that we do not have to go through that much. Like, I almost had a heart attack right here. But nice 4-0. That's a great way to start. I really didn't think I won by that much. And it definitely was way closer than a 4-0. Maybe would have been further. But, I mean, okay, they missed their stun spore. They got the freeze. I got the thaw. They got the Terra thing right. I mean, it is what it is. Great game, though, to Bope. Really, really clutched that one out. I'm excited. I'm happy with how I played. And I'm hoping that we can have a really good season here. It's a good way to start it off. Next week, we face off against Hunky Donkey. Definitely go check them out. Also, check out Bope, obviously. I don't think I said that already. But yeah, Hunky Donkey, one of my, one of the people that I really look up to in the draft community, being in the Pokemon Sports League with them. Being able to beat them a couple times is really nice, but it's going to be a whole different thing playing with them on Wi-Fi. So yeah, if you guys are excited for that, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. That's about it for me. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.